My name's John Wilson. I'm a dairy farmer and beef farmer from Doveridge. I usually start about 5:30 in the morning. I'll go down to the farm, we get the cows in for milking, we then milk the cows. Right, what we normally do is what we call pre-wipe, so we get a paper towel and wipe the udders of the cow. Then we force strip them, which is draw milk out of the quarter onto the floor, which is checking that it's clear of mastitis or anything that shouldn't be there isn't there. Then we put the units on, and then the units are ACRs, which is automatic cluster removers. When the cow drops below a certain flow rate of milk, the units come off automatically, and then we spray them with an iodine-based teat dip to help seal the udder up again so the infection doesn't get into them.
The history of the farm goes back to 1901, when my great-grandfather acquired it as leasehold in 1901. My grandfather took it over in 1930, and then my father, Vic, took it over in approximately 1966. In 1994, they managed to buy the farm by selling some building ground in the village, and John, my brother, took it over in 2008. Ran it with my father prior to that, but took it over in 2008 on my father's death.
Whenever I look the other way, get focused on something, I turn around and there's another shed. And when I first met Larry, it's Jonathan, I call him Larry. When I first met Larry, he was like, oh, we'll never ever milk more than 100 cows. 100 cows is the maximum, because that's the best you can ever milk. And then it went to 150, and then it went to 200. And then we were like, oh, I could have some beef cows. And they sort of just trickled in, and the sheds got bigger, and the farm got bigger. And before I know it, I live on a ranch.
Deepmoor Farm has changed considerably over the years. First of all, the milking dairy side of it. As a child, I remember it all being done in one shed and the milk taken off the farm on a lorry in churns. Today, it's done in an automated parlour, goes into a big milk tanker which is collected once a day. I think the future for Deepmoor Farm will probably diversify from dairy more into beef, as milk is becoming quite an issue these days.
At the moment we're getting about 29 pence a litre for a milk. 18 months ago that price went down to 18 pence a litre, and my cost of production on a per litre is 22.5 pence. So every litre I produced on the farm, we were losing 4.5 pence, which doesn't sound much, but when we're sending 5,000 litres a day, it mounts up, and it got to the stage where we thought, right, we've got to do something different, so we've got into more beef, and hopefully within the next 12 months we will finish the milk cows altogether and go just solely beef production.
When I take over the farm, I would like to convert the farm into a full beef farm and get rid of all the milk cows. I would love to take over the farm, as it's been in the family for generations.
As far as the family continuing the farm, I do hope I've got 3 sons, and perhaps I think the youngest son might take it on. He says he wants to take it on. He doesn't like milk production at all. He doesn't like thinking of standing in the parlour for 2 or 3 hours each end of the day. I think he will take it on. Most likely we will be beef cattle. That's the whole intention of the farm, and hopefully it goes on well.